Good afternoon, peeps. It's your girl, Blessed Gaza Diva, back at it again with another update on day 5 of the Vybz Kartel appeal. This morning, it was the prosecution's turn to open up day 5 of the appeal hearing in the case of dancehall entertainer Vybz Kartel and his co-convicts, submitting that the trial judge did nothing wrong when he admitted the electronic evidence. Like we were surprised. So let's cut to the chase. The prosecution team would have been led in the trial by Paula Llewellyn, and I guess Orette Brown is her assistant, so he is now presenting his case to the appellate court. Right? So over the past 4 days, the appellants, through their attorneys, have sought to convince the appeal court that during the 2014 trial of you-know-who, Kartel and his co-convicts were wrongfully treated in that contaminated evidence was presented by Justice Lennox Campbell over to the jurors. However, this morning, what Paula Llewellyn's assistant Orette Brown's team is saying is that there was nothing wrong with the evidence that was presented, like we expected anything different. He is now saying that the BB messages, the videos and the text messages were taken from Kartel's mobile phone, and there was no evidence that there was tampering with this information. And he's saying even if there were tampering, right, that was an issue for the juror to decide, he said. Brown also said there were gaps in continuity of the messages. They would not bar admissibility. All right, so he's saying even if there were gaps, and it's not even if there were gaps, because all of you people saw these messages on YouTube. It made no sense. There was no continuity, and some of the messages just did not add up. However, he's now saying that admissibility should not have been barred on that, so he's corroborating Justice Lennox's stance to take that information in. So he's saying nothing is wrong. What they affect, on the other hand, he's saying, is the weight or the cogency attached to the evidence. So in essence, they are shooting themselves in the foot again, because he is in essence saying the weighting, the strength, because we all know that they relied upon those evidence to give them life sentences. So he's now coming back to say maybe the strength of the evidence were too high, but they were still palpable and there was no wrongdoing to admit the exhibits in court. And the madness continues. So one more topic of item which came to the forefront based off his presentation, right? He then tried to present the prosecutor, Orette Brown, that is, right? He told the appeal court that he cannot explain how 3 telephone calls were made from the mobile phone of Vybz Kartel 9 days after it was handed over to the police investigators. So clearly the appellate judges are asking the right questions, and along with the defense judges of Vybz Kartel want answers to these questions. So he, the prosecution, now the assistant prosecution, Orette Brown, he's saying, I don't know, right? I can't explain it. The 3 calls were made on October 9th, 2011. The phones were handed over to the police on September 30th. He was chided and reminded in court, right? So he then said, I will not attempt to advance an explanation. During the trial, a police investigator testified that the phone dialed itself as he tried to account for the calls while the police had the phone. That sent the the court into uproar. They laughed and laughed and laughed. Now you see, me now, I have no time to laugh on serious matters like this, because for one, this man, right, and let me just respect his legal terrains. This Mr. Brown is now saying that it's okay, the evidence we provided, yes, it was tampered with, a few of the messages did not have continuity and didn't make much sense, but nothing was wrong in what Lennox Campbell did. He's also then saying that the policemen who had the phone dialed off the numbers 3 times. People, leave your thoughts and your comments below about this case, because I am dying to hear the outcome of this, because the madness just continues, and every day you come, you hear something new. I am over this already. I am just now waiting to hear what the appellants court, appellate court, judges have to say about the matter. But do, as usual, we want to have a conversation below. Talk to me about what you think about this. These three calls being made from the phone by accident. The phone dialed off itself. No, sir. Them serious. It's what them trying to do to our artists. I wonder if they understand the power and the magnitude of Gaza Nation. Oh, yes. And we're not threatening. We're just speaking to the fact that we're eloquent and we can be rambunctious if we want to be, because this is madness, because this is more than rambunctiousness that is carrying out in this appellate court. And the more I go through this, the more I hear it, I am sickened and saddened to actually call myself a Jamaican national. It is pathetic. Something needs to be done, and quickly too. Leave your comments below. Have a good day, peeps. Look after yourself.
Free Free Africa want to see the world boss. I want to talk to the world boss. Vybz Kartel. Africa want to see the world boss. See, I want to talk to the world boss. Dear Vybz, Mr. Adi Japan. This is the ghetto youth crime from Ghana. From August 11 to December, come see the youth outside in a shama. If I believe in you, then the whole world believe in you. If the DJ teacher come, there's no other. This is just a first step climbing the ladder. Everybody love you, not to mention my mother, my mother. After you there is no man. Free Kartel. Africa want to see the world boss. I want to talk to the world boss. Vybz Kartel.